Dr. Ilana Gelman here, naturopathic doctor. Welcome back to my kitchen. Well, we're going to continue on crockpots. We're going to make a chicken soup because it's one of my favorite things to make in the crockpots. It's so easy, and you're going to see how easy it is. And it's so nutritious and really healing. I'm going to go into detail on why. Before I start though, I have some news to share with you, and that is it's been a huge weekend for me because I got engaged. And I love sharing this because I'm truly marrying the man of my life, and I'm excited to share that because I truly believe I'm a better version of myself when I'm with him and who I am in the world and how I can contribute to you. So it's just fantastic. I'm so thrilled, and I'm just more and more excited to keep on growing and creating in partnership and to continue to deliver all that I can to the world. So that is some fun news I wanted to share. So thanks for listening. Well, Crockpot. This is actually one of Anthony's favorite meals that I make, and it's so easy. It's just kind of crazy how easy it is. So I want to teach this to you. Hopefully you share with your family and your friends. All right, chicken soup, okay? What do you need? I have already chopped up everything that I need. It took me about maybe 20 minutes to chop up everything. I was talking to my sister about the engagement and stuff, so you can multitask. It's so easy. First, we'll start off with celery and some potatoes. I'm going to start that on the bottom of the crock pot. I don't know if I can fit all of it, so I'll put most of it. I always do carrots and parsnips. Parsnips make a chicken soup really good. I learned that from my Aunt Anita, so thanks, Nita. I love that. Then you've got your onions. You always want to put some onions in it. Ooh, I may be overflowing this. I may have enough for two. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take some out, actually. I went overboard. Awesome. I think I'm actually then may make 2 crock pots this week because that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to put in parsley. If you remember last video, I usually use the herbs at the end because I love the fresh, vibrant green herbs. The nutrients are still really dense when you put them in fresh at the end, but I'm going to do this more for flavoring. So I'm going to put this in now, and I usually use the stalks because they cook really easily and they cook down. And then I have on the side the head of the parsley. I'm just going to chop that up, put it in afterwards. Now, I've got my chicken, so I've seasoned my chicken, and I put that right on top. Now, I used random seasonings. This, so sweet, was actually a birthday gift. So, not only did I get engaged over this weekend, but it was also my birthday. So, just such an amazing weekend. So anyway, I just used some of these herbs. A friend got them for me. Perfect gift. I love them. So I used what's called a shallot pepper and garlic salt. So nothing that fancy. I just used what I had. So I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in on top. And then I go ahead and take some fresh water, okay? Just some good filtered water. This is reverse osmosis. And I just go ahead and I fill the crock pot as high as I can. Now I do this is because the main reason why I actually make this crock pot is not only for the chicken and as a protein source and then all my good vegetables, but I do it because of the broth. And the broth is so rich in nutrients. Now I'm going to talk a lot more about it on next video on what you can use the broth for and how to even store broth. There's a lot of fun little tricks, but essentially the reason why I love using these broths is because one, they're easy to have around throughout the week. This whole crock pot will last us a number of days, and I can pick apart things. I can actually take some of the chicken meat and just add that to a salad. Or I can take it and I can make it into a soup. There's so many dynamic things that you could do with the whole chicken, and I love it, and this is simply how easy it is. You put on the top, you put on the crock pot. I do it for low for as long as possible, so maybe like a 12-hour day. Now, I used a full chicken, skin, bones, and all, and that's what you want. You can even throw in some of the organ meats if you really want some added nutrients, and those are really healthy in many ways. Now, the big thing with this is that when this cooks down, the bones it's going to fall apart, which is actually how I love eating chicken or meat. But you want to pick out the bones at the end, but you want the bones in there to really give that the dense nutrition that the bones have. So many minerals, the cartilage is so dense with so many minerals or nutrients. I'm going to share all of that next week on why and what. But as far as this goes, if you're home and you're watching the crock pot, you may want to check it in about 2 hours time. You can pick apart everything and then put it back in. What I do is I just go to the office. I mean, I'm busy with patients all day, so I just come home, and at the end of the 10 or 12 hours that's in it, that's when I start picking it apart. And I would use tongs, and I grab the entire chicken out, put it in a bowl, and I kind of dissect it. I separate the skin, I separate the bones, I dissect the meat. I keep some meat on the side so I can use in a salad or whatever else I'm making for the week, or I dump it all back in and I kind of shred it up. Now, the bones are where you're getting the most nutrients. So you want to keep the bigger bones in, but take out like those small bones because you don't want to choke on it and you don't want to have to play with it in your food. So that's really how you make a chicken soup or a chicken in the crock pot. It is so easy, so nutritious, and next week I'm going to go into full detail on why are broths nutritious? Is it a wives' tale? Why have we been doing this for so many centuries? But it really, really is medicinal, and we've now broken down in science on why that is. So for this week, just go ahead and start it up. It's so easy. As you saw, I just needed potatoes, onions, carrots, parsnips, celery, and then the chicken and water, and that's it. So I'm going to put that on. I'll check it much later tonight, and I'm looking forward to sharing a lot more next week on why it's so healthy and medicinal, and then how we can use them in the future. All right, I hope I shared something of value, because this is probably one of my most prized possessions, being a busy woman in the kitchen and cooking healthy food. All right, thanks for letting me share my news. It's fun. All right, enjoy your week. I will see you next week. Enjoy this heat, it's so hot, and that's why crock pots are so much easier. I didn't want to turn on the oven or be on the stove this week. I'm so hot. So anyway, I hope you guys are getting through the heat. Enjoy it, and enjoy your crock pots. See you next week. Bye.